where we answer your most frequently asked questions. Louis, first one up. Do we have EV certification?
We do have EVMS certification. So if you're talking about training, then when you take our AzTech International University Power Fundamentals courses, you will get a certificate of completion at the end. But more importantly than that, we have really a whole methodology around how we do quizzes and learning and retention. So we start with the discovery quiz, and that allows us to get level set where everybody is, because we do encourage having different roles and different skill levels inside of each of our Power Fundamentals modules. And so once we get the discovery out of the way, we'll know where some potential gaps are that we should really focus on in our training. Then what we'll do is during the modules, every module will have questions sprinkled throughout it so that you're constantly sort of kept on your toes, and you have to maybe check in with your learning partner. And we really encourage people to take a guess, right? Even if you don't know, take a guess at the best answer. And that's part of learning anyway. So we try to have fun with that and sprinkle those quizzes throughout.
And what's the benefit of having EV certification?
Depending on what you're looking for in your surveillance and compliance system, a lot of them will include a requirement for the control account managers, for example, or others on the project team to be EV certified. Having a formal quiz that everybody takes and to be able to sort of benchmark knowledge, and also having perhaps a requirement to have passed a certification is important for a lot of people. So, and it's also really good for your resume, frankly. So it's good for your career growth to be able to say, yes, I've taken AIU Power Fundamentals and I've mastered the basics of EV.
How does AIU approach EVM training and development?
Yeah, I think we have a unique take. One, we looked around and we've asked around with our clients what worked and what didn't work for them. A lot of folks were, especially these days with our attention spans so short, it's hard to do online training, virtual training. People multitask and so forth. So we really insisted on doing interactive, in-person, instructor-led training. And it was really important to us to do that. It is facilitated training, and you could think of these as interactive. So we introduce even things like some games and some fun elements, and also some props. This is sometimes called lo-fi in the training world. But part of our goal was to make this sticky. We thought, how do we make earned value sticky? It's not brain surgery, but yet it's got its own language. So it's really important for us to be sticky. So we make it interactive. We really encourage having, actually require having learning pairs. So we'll ask you to pair up with a learning partner. And it might sound a little hokey if you've never done that before, but it really breaks the ice with those who are maybe more introverted, not some more extroverted, and also different knowledge types. So somebody might be close to a subject matter expert possibly, and then someone's a newbie to EV. And we encourage that. We like that mix of roles and mix of different knowledge within the same course. That keeps us interesting. And then we try to make it interactive with these games and some workshop moments as well, where we will stop and take a break and do an activity. And I'm going to, dare I say, make it fun to learn EV.
Thank you, Louis. For more answers to your questions, please visit our website, goaztech.com.